Okay, Boston Bruce back. I went to math class. Big problem was I had 10 extra dollars in my pile of money. So here's our purchases: three attack transports, two Marines, two advanced artillery, and a rocket for 37. One medium armor for 6. Two fighters for 10. A militia upgrade, and another rocket for 7. I don't know where the rocket fell on the floor, I guess. And okay, combat. We don't have a lot. One combat. Over here, we're going to take our Strat bombers. They're going to fly into South Africa, then into I-1. That's 2, 3 into I-3, 4 into Italian Somaliland and carpet bomb. I've asked Chris, he does not wish to scramble. And so that's one battle. Grab these 3 and bring them over here. We'll have movement of 5 left. Hopefully we can do some damage. Up here, I'm going to take a seaplane from St. Pierre Island. He's going to come 1, 2, 3 into A27 along with a destroyer. He's going to come up 1, 2, and we're going to attack that regular sub. We're going to have our medium bomber come from southern England and go 1, 2 and try and hit this coastal sub over here. And that is our only battles. So we'll go over to the dice board here. Let's see. We need the first one. We got a seaplane and a destroyer. Okay. Seaplane will be white and the destroyer will be black. Yeah, I guess he wants to shoot back, especially if I hit him. And the seaplane will be black. I said it's a 2, so that's a hit. So he's definitely going to shoot back and try and hit my destroyer. And he rolled a 5, which I think is a miss. Yeah, destroyer's a 4. So we took out a sub. Always nice to get another sub off the board. Ooh, that seaplane did the job. Non-combat, he'll fly back to St. Pierre. So I'm just going to put him there. Now we got a medium bomber going after that coastal sub up there at 7. Hopefully get that little shit out of there. We missed with a 12. Coastal sub lives. Again, we will fly our medium bomber, excuse me, into southern England. Take that off the board. Let's see. This is the end of the turn, too, so I can take this off. I'm going to clean this stuff up right now. Convoy line is finished. All right. That's all our combat, non-combat moves. We're going to strategic naval move. This transport from New York is going to grab a rocket and go 1 into A25. He's going to pick up 1 Marine in New York. And he's going to go 2 into A26, 3 into here, 4 into A35, 5 over here, and you're going to drop that off into Gibraltar. I'm sorry, I forgot 1 combat move. I hope you don't mind. I am shooting a rocket off at the Italians. Where's that Marine I just dropped off? Oh, here he is. I'll go in Gibraltar. And the rocket's there, and I'm going to eliminate 1. It's going to go M2 to M3 and hit the factory in Northern Italy. He does not have radar. He can't intercept. Let's see what we do for damage. 2. Huh? Eliminates a tech roll. Eliminates a tech roll. That's about it. Let's see. Non-combat. All right, we're going to rail 2 rockets from the, let's see. No, from Washington, we're going to rail 1 rocket. And we're going to rail 1 rocket from the northeast. And 2 infantry from New York are all going to rail across the map into British Columbia. Yeah, that's it there. We're going to walk 1 infantry into there also from the Pacific Northwest. Alrighty. We're going to walk 2 infantry from Western United States into the Pacific Northwest. This transport in A40, which is in Port in Panama, is going to move over to A40 with the 2 Marines and go in port. The entire fleet that's in A41 is going to go 1, 2, 3 into A44. This transport in A41 is going to go up 1, 2, 3 to New York. The 3 transports in New York are going to they're going to pick up 1 Marine from New York, 2 airborne from New York, an artillery and a medium and a light armor. They're going to come down to A30, pick up the last rocket. Actually, it might be in the northeast of Washington. I think it's still in the northeast, that one, yeah. So it'll pick up the last rocket. It'll come down to A30, A37, and down to Puerto Rico and go in port. Bring that down there. So in Puerto Rico in port, I have 2 airborne, 3 Marines, 4 transports, light armor, artillery, and a rocket. Let's see, did I do all my transports? I have 1 transport and 8. No, that's the one on strategic naval move there. I used them all. Better look at my sheet. All right, rocket to British, strategic naval, Gibraltar, 3 turns a day. Transport A41, go to New York. All right, so I believe that's it. Oh, got some more units here. Actually, yeah, okay. That's in New York. Actually, a matter of fact, this light armor is getting left in New York. I wasn't taking that. I'm taking the medium armor from Washington instead when I went down. And I believe, oh, there's one more. It's the air transport in Washington. Is going to fly to Gibraltar, basically the same 5 spaces that the naval transport took. I got 3 fighters in Washington. I know I was moving some of those. Okay, these 2 fighters are going to land on the fleet carrier over here in A44, and one fighter is going to fly. Let's see, he was in New York, so I believe he can reach. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 to the Heartlands. 4, 5, 6, and he's going to land in the Pacific Northwest. And this fighter from San Francisco is going to go up to the Pacific Northwest. And I believe that is it. Yeah, the 2 fighters are on the aircraft carrier. Actually, no. They're just going to land in Gibraltar. That way they're out of airfield. Give me extra distance. All right. Let's see, is that it? I believe that is it. Sorry about that rocket thing. If you don't mind, I'll take it back. It doesn't matter to me. I could shoot 2 next turn. So it's up to you guys. Let's see. Did my convoy rating? Not convoy. Sub hunting. Oh, I didn't do my carpet bombing here yet. That's right. Sorry about that. All right. Like I said, Chris decided he didn't want to intercept. They were good. So we got 15 dice. There's a box. All right. That was 5, 5, and 5. 5, 5, 5. All right, 1s and 2s. Let's get some. I see a 2, a 1, a 1. Looks like 3 hits, I think. So, got a 2 over here. We got a 1 over here, that's 2 hits. And we got a 1 over here, that's 3 hits, which is just basically average. So we got 3 hits. I talked to Chris, he said infantry, so we'll take out 3 regular infantry. I was on the fence if I wanted him to intercept or not, because, and these are land in Calcutta. 5 into I-4, 6 into I-7, 7 to I-12, 8 into I-11, 9 into Calcutta, where they are safe from anybody for a little bit. So get them out. Ooh. All right. Just for shits and giggles, let's see what would have happened if we intercepted it. How that would have went. 1 fighter, 3 heavy strategics. Would have been nothing. Alrighty. Take this on. Let's see, I got any more non-combat moves here. I'm good there. I'm good there. I did my rails. All right, place units. I'm going to place 2 fighters in San Francisco. I'll do a unit recap because I don't think I've done one in a while. Pacific Northwest is going to be, that area is where the militia and the militia upgrade are going. So the rocket goes in Pacific Northwest. That's my 1 unit there. Militia upgrade and militia are going in Alaska. So I'll have 3 infantry, 1 militia. British Columbia, 2, 4 infantry, 2 rockets, British infantry and a British militia. Pacific Northwest, 3 fighters, 4 infantry and a militia and a rocket. Western U.S., a motorized and artillery and a militia. San Francisco, 2 Marines, 5 infantry, a militia, and 2 fighters. And Southwest United States, 2 mountain, a militia, 2 infantry. 3 Strat bombers in Calcutta. Heavy strategic bombers, I might add. All right, let's add our units over here. Going in New York, are going to be 2 Marines, 2 artillery, advanced artillery, and a rocket and a transports. So I'll put these on the board, and then I'll do a recap over here on the East Coast. Really sorry about the purchase thing. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That one, I think I had extra $10 in my pile of money, which really screwed me up. All my transports are in port, too. Nothing hanging around for the... All right, so I put the rocket in New York. Your mom is going to go down in Washington. And I believe that's everything. Yep, that's it. So, USA will collect still at 59. So they'll have 71. They saved $1, I think I said. Yeah, so I saved $1, so they'll have 72 for next turn. Unit recap over here. Let's do this. Okay, in New York, in port, I have 3 attack transports, 1 regular transport. 2 Marines, 2 mountain infantry, 1 rocket, 1 artillery, 1 airborne, 2 advanced artillery. In Washington, I have a medium armor. In Puerto Rico, I have 2 Marines, 3 Marines, 2 airborne, 1 rocket, 1 artillery, 1 medium armor, 3 transports, 4 transports in port. Panama has 2 infantry, 2 militia. My fleet in A40, 2 coastal subs joined the fleet. Sorry about that. Little cannon fodder. That's why it's always good to mark them. My transport's not in port there either. It's just sitting there. Let's see. Let's talk about this fleet. 2 light cruisers, 2 coastal subs, 2 heavy cruisers, 1 transport. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destroyers, 4 battleships, and an aircraft carrier empty. In Gibraltar, let's see up here. I still have 2 fighters in southern England and a medium bomber in southern England too. In Gibraltar, I have 2 tacticals, 3 fighters, an air transport, 2 airborne, 2 Marines, and a mountain and a rocket. 2 if I couldn't fire the other one. It doesn't matter, like I said. All right, I believe that's it. I'll collect the 71, save $1. I'll have 72 for next turn. This is Boston Bruce signing out. Turn it over to Hambone, who I wish good luck for his KC Chiefs today. I know he's a big fan. So, everybody enjoy the Super Bowl today. Boston Bruce signing out.